I'm going to sharpen the knife a little bit. So we have a porcelain ware, and we're just going to use the back to sharpen the blade. Melt down a little bit, it's frozen. So I'm just cutting into large pieces, and then we're going to use the processor to sort of break them down even more. And I'm crying, but you guys can't see this. I'm kind of tearing over here. Sorry for all these onions. Where's the processor? I'm going to add this to that. And we'll chop the cilantro next. We'll try to cut it as fine as we can. Sorry, chop it as fine as we can. Add this. Chopping some more onions to add. Oh, let's have a look. They come out all nice and minced up. See that? The blades are very sharp. And they're just mincing it up for us. And we spin it. We got our cilantro. That's our unwanted stuff. Kids. Okay, so what I'd like to do is cut it in half, which makes it easier to mince. Then you have a bunch you can hold. And I like to use my bent finger just to know where it is, so I don't cut my fingers. So I pull my fingers back and just do this. Basically want it as fine as you can make it. There you go, and just turn it over. Cut it even more finer. This is the third time going to the washroom because he's been crying through the onions. I cry too. There we go. We got cilantro. And we got our onions over here. And Joel's just squeezing out the last bit of water from it because we don't want our kebabs to fall apart. We're on the barbecue, and you see there's nothing pulling them together except for its own juices. Okay. So we just drained the ground beef from all the liquids. So we let it drain for about 15 minutes. We got the beef here, got minced cilantro, got the onion. We squeezed out the water. We got some masala mix. You can buy it in the retail stores. We also have ginger and garlic. Oh, sorry, garlic paste. Okay, so we're just gonna mix all this up. All right. Just squish a bit of this. Good enough?
Yeah, I think just put half of that more.
So we're just gonna put about 1.5 of these into the meat, into the ground beef.
Put a little more.
Okay, Joe is instructing me a little more. There we go. Go down with this one. Okay, down with this too. Put it there for now. Gonna add the cilantro, minced cilantro. there. Got our onions, again minced, really good, and squeezed and drained from the excess liquids. You're gonna add this powder. Now, depending on how spicy you want it, you can add the whole pouch, or you can add half a pouch. You can add as much as you want, but it depends on how spicy and how much spice you like in your food.
Do we have the
So do this, chop it, and we're gonna add the whole pouch.
Yeah.
Okay, so you add the whole thing. That's done. So in case you're wondering what exactly this is actually called Seekh Kabab Masala. Okay. And my hands are, yeah, I'll just rinse my hands and wash them. And we're just gonna mix it now. And you wanna mix it thoroughly and let it sit for a few minutes after.
An hour, 2-3 hours.
2 to 3 hours. The longer you let it sit, the longer it marinates. So we took a little break while the meat is marinating. We planted some rose bushes, some there, another one over there. And just to give you an idea, planted these 2 types. So it's gardening up the house a little. Things you can do during your break while you wait for meat to marinate. Or a kebab. Alright, so we're getting the mix ready now. Putting on skewers. Here's some long skewers. Julie is making the skewers, putting the meat on there. There you go. And then you just work it until it's nice and even and all the air is out so it doesn't break apart when you cook it. So we kind of went ahead a little bit. We started some. Basically, this is how it's gonna look. And you can do this on charcoal, or if you have a barbecue, just remove all the grills and the covers, but it is perfectly fine. Now we're using propane. You can use charcoal or whatever you want as long as it's off the heat. That's it. It's gonna look just like this. Close this up a little. There we go. So Julie just worked it out. There you go, giving it some stylish look. There you go. And you basically turn it every few minutes so it doesn't fall apart. Got some more skewers here. So do you have a technique that you use here, Julio?
No technique.
So how do you get it to stick on there?
You basically make a cylindrical shape and put the skewer through and just spread it out on the skewer.
Huh. You make it look so easy. You know, when I first started, it would always fall apart. It took me a while to figure it out, but you know, you got to make sure you get all that bubble out of there, all that air. Make sure that's meat and skewer are one.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. So you want them to look nice and brown, golden brown, just like this. Got here, sometimes it'll fall apart, but you just got to make sure you use lean ground beef. Now we're using regular. It's a little extra fat, but gives it more flavor as well. And it's a new one that we just made.
That's amazing.
Okay. It's a little baked, but it's fine. Just gotta make sure it doesn't fall apart. So here we are, almost done. Last 3 skewers. Look at this. This is delicious. Can't wait.
You think it'll be done in 10 minutes?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can't wait. We're asking for time now. There we go. Kind of skipped a little ahead again. Oh. Got it. Piece of bread. Turn into a little taco, and away it goes. That's a yogurt drink.